Welcome back, everyone, to the 1 Minute Fluent English podcast. I'm Jake.
And I'm Sarah. Jake, let me ask you a question. Do you remember learning how to ride a bike?
Do I ever? I think my knees still have scars. I was so scared of falling. I made my dad promise not to let go, but of course, he did. I think I wobbled for about 2 seconds and then crashed into a bush.
A bush? That's classic. It's a moment most of us never forget, right? That mix of fear and excitement.
Absolutely. And that feeling when you finally get it, when you're pedaling all by yourself. It's like you can fly. It's a huge confidence booster.
It really is. And that's exactly what our story is about today. It's a sweet story about an older brother teaching his younger sister that exact lesson.
A much better teacher than I was to myself, I hope. Let's hear it.
My little sister Lily got a new bike for her birthday. We were in an empty lot, and she was nervous. "Can you hold on tight to the back?" she asked. "Of course," I said. "I won't let go." She started pedaling, slowly at first. "Don't you dare let go," she yelled. "I'm right here," I shouted back. After a few minutes, I could feel she was getting balanced. I quietly took my hand away. "You're doing great," I said, jogging behind her. She kept shouting, "Don't let go," and I kept promising I wasn't. Finally, she looked back and saw my hands in the air. Her eyes went wide, but she was still riding. She was doing it all by herself. At that moment, she really started to get the hang of it. She realized that believing in herself was the most important part. See, learning to ride a bike is a piece of cake once you trust yourself. I knew she could do it. She just needed to know it too. And I knew that with a little encouragement, she'd realize, you've got this.
All right, our first expression is hold on tight. In the story, Lily asks her brother to hold on tight to her bike. This means to hold something very firmly and securely.
Exactly. You might tell a child to hold on tight to your hand when you're crossing a busy street. It's about safety and not losing your grip.
Right. Or if you're on a roller coaster, your friend might yell, "Whoa, hold on tight." It's that feeling of needing extra support.
It can also be used figuratively. If a company is having a difficult time, the CEO might tell the employees to hold on tight because things will get better.
That's a great point. It's about enduring a difficult situation. But in our story, it's all about that physical, secure grip on the bike.
A grip her brother was only pretending to have after a while. Now, let's practice using hold on tight.
The wind is so strong, my umbrella might fly away.
Hold on tight to it.
I'm a little scared of riding on your motorcycle.
Just hold on tight to me. You'll be fine.
Next up, we have the phrase, don't let go. This is something Lily shouts at her brother. It's a very direct and common command you use when you want someone to continue holding you or something.
It really is. You can feel the panic in her voice, can't you? It's what kids always say in these situations. Promise you won't let go, and then don't let go.
Exactly. It shows she is depending on her brother for support. It's the opposite of releasing or letting something fall. You can say it to someone holding a rope or holding your hand, like we mentioned earlier.
Or holding a ladder for you. That's a very important time to say, don't let go. It's all about trust.
That's the key word, Jake. Trust. She trusts him to keep her safe, which makes the moment she realizes he already let go even more powerful.
She didn't need him to hold on after all. All right, let's try it out in some dialogues.
Can you hold this box for a second while I find my keys?
Sure, but it's heavy. Don't let go.
We're almost at the top of the climbing wall.
My hands are getting tired. Don't let go of the rope.
Okay, our third expression is all by herself. The story says, her eyes went wide, but she was still riding. She was doing it all by herself. This means she was doing it without any help from anyone.
Yes, the all really emphasizes that she was completely alone in the action. You could say by herself, but adding all makes it stronger. For example, my 2-year-old daughter built the block tower all by herself. It expresses a sense of pride.
It does. It's a great phrase for celebrating independence. In the story, it's the moment the brother and Lily herself realize she has succeeded on her own. It's a big achievement.
We can also use it for other people, of course. For a man, we'd say all by himself. For a group, all by themselves.
And for me, I ate that whole pizza all by myself. No pride in that, just a stomachache.
I am sure you did. Okay, let's practice with some short dialogues.
Did you get help with your homework?
No, I finished it all by myself.
Wow, Sarah painted her whole room.
I know, she did it all by herself in one weekend.
Our next one is a fantastic idiom. Get the hang of it. The story says, at that moment, she really started to get the hang of it. This means she was beginning to learn the skill of riding the bike.
Exactly. It's that point where something difficult starts to feel easier and more natural. When you first try to play the guitar, it's hard. But after a few weeks of practice, you start to get the hang of it.
That's a perfect example. It's not about being an expert yet, but you're past the most difficult beginning stage. You understand the basics and can do it without thinking so hard.
It's a great feeling, isn't it? The frustration starts to go away. You can use it for anything, a new job, a video game, a new recipe.
Any new skill. For Lily, it was the moment her fear turned into confidence because she understood how to balance.
She finally got it. Let's give it a try in the dialogues.
Driving in the city is so confusing.
Don't worry. After a few days, you'll get the hang of it.
I keep making mistakes with this new software.
It's a little tricky at first, but you'll get the hang of it soon.
And now for a delicious-sounding idiom, a piece of cake. The narrator says that learning to ride a bike is a piece of cake once you trust yourself. This means something is very easy to do.
Right. Nothing to do with actual cake, unfortunately. If a math test was really easy, a student might say, that test was a piece of cake.
Exactly. It's an informal way to say something isn't difficult at all. The opposite might be, it was really tough, or it was a real challenge.
So, in the story, the brother is reflecting on the experience. For him now, riding a bike is easy. He's saying that the hardest part isn't the physical skill, but the mental confidence.
That's so true. Once you get over the fear, the rest is a piece of cake. Or at least easier than crashing into a bush like I did.
Poor Jake and the bush. Let's practice this very useful and common idiom.
Are you worried about the presentation tomorrow?
Not at all. I've practiced so much, it'll be a piece of cake.
Was it hard to assemble that bookshelf?
No, the instructions were super clear. It was a piece of cake.
Our last expression is a phrase of encouragement. You've got this. The brother knew that with a little encouragement, his sister would realize, you've got this.
This is such a great phrase. It's a simple, powerful way to tell someone that you believe in them and that they have the ability to succeed. It's like saying, you can do it, or I have confidence in you.
It is. You say it to a friend before a job interview or to someone running their first race. Go on, you've got this. It's very supportive.
It's exactly what Lily needed. She physically had the skill, but she needed to hear that someone believed in her so she could believe in herself.
It's less about a physical thing that you have and more about having the strength or ability inside you. It's a shot of confidence.
A great phrase for any English learner to use and to hear. You've got this. All right, let's do our final practice dialogues.
I'm so nervous about my driving test today. Take a deep breath. You've got this.
I don't know if I can finish this whole report by Friday.
Just focus on one part at a time. You've got this.
Okay, now it's time to put what we've learned into practice with some shadowing. This is your chance to improve your pronunciation and fluency. It's really effective.
That's right. You're going to hear the story again, sentence by sentence. Your job is to listen and then repeat each sentence aloud. Try to copy the speaker's pronunciation and intonation exactly.
The first time, you'll see the text on the screen to help you. The second time, no text. Just listen and speak. Are you ready? Let's begin.
My little sister Lily got a new bike for her birthday. We were in an empty lot, and she was nervous. "Can you hold on tight to the back?" she asked. "Of course," I said. "I won't let go." She started pedaling, slowly at first. "Don't you dare let go," she yelled. "I'm right here," I shouted back. After a few minutes, I could feel she was getting balanced. I quietly took my hand away. "You're doing great," I said, jogging behind her. She kept shouting, "Don't let go," and I kept promising I wasn't. Finally, she looked back and saw my hands in the air. Her eyes went wide, but she was still riding. She was doing it all by herself. At that moment, she really started to get the hang of it. She realized that believing in herself was the most important part. See, learning to ride a bike is a piece of cake once you trust yourself. I knew she could do it. She just needed to know it too. And I knew that with a little encouragement, she'd realize, you've got this. My little sister Lily got a new bike for her birthday. We were in an empty lot, and she was nervous. "Can you hold on tight to the back?" she asked. "Of course," I said. "I won't let go." She started pedaling, slowly at first. "Don't you dare let go," she yelled. "I'm right here," I shouted back. After a few minutes, I could feel she was getting balanced. I quietly took my hand away. "You're doing great," I said, jogging behind her. She kept shouting, "Don't let go," and I kept promising I wasn't. Finally, she looked back and saw my hands in the air. Her eyes went wide, but she was still riding. She was doing it all by herself. At that moment, she really started to get the hang of it. She realized that believing in herself was the most important part. See, learning to ride a bike is a piece of cake once you trust yourself. I knew she could do it. She just needed to know it too. And I knew that with a little encouragement, she'd realize, you've got this.
Great job, everyone! That brings us to the end of another 1-minute Fluent English podcast.
You did an amazing job today. Remember those great phrases we learned. When things get tough, just hold on tight.
And when you're learning something new, it's okay to feel a little wobbly at first. But soon, you'll get the hang of it, and it will feel like a piece of cake.
Most importantly, always remember, you've got this. Believing in yourself is the biggest step toward fluency.
It really is. Keep up the amazing work and don't forget to practice. If there's a topic or a story you'd like us to cover, please let us know in the comments.
We love hearing from you. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Bye for now.